Now, let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right, but yet all of a sudden everything fell apart? As I am setting sail to Mexico right now and looking how vast these waters are, I am reminded of a Bible story in the book of Mark, chapter 4, that talks about how Jesus told his disciples to get on the boat and cross the lake. And so they did. And all of a sudden came a huge storm. And it was so bad, the waves were so high that the boats began to fill with water. Meanwhile, Jesus was in the back of the boat, sound asleep. The disciples were desperate. They came to Jesus and woke him up and said, "Master, don't you care that we are going down?" At that moment, Jesus stood up, rebuked the wind, and said to the waves, "Silent, be still." And instantly there was a great calm. Now the disciples were terrified, this time not of the storm, but of Jesus. They started asking each other, "Who is this man that even the winds and the waves obey him?" Jesus looked at them and asked, "Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith?" The disciples panicked because the storm felt overwhelming, and Jesus seemed to be silent. And honestly, that's where many of us find ourselves. We may not face a physical storm on a lake or in the Atlantic Ocean, but we do face storms of anxiety, loss, uncertainty, and fear. And in those moments, we might ask the same question, "Jesus, don't you care?" This passage reminds us that we have a choice. We can either panic and assume God is absent, or resist fear and trust that Jesus is in the boat with us.